We'll wait till the clock gets through.
I don't know where that. Yeah, I got that new one right here.
I had to write down my stuff on my new one. Or I'll forget.
I don't have any minutes.
We ready, Don? Good morning. It's 10 a.m. Monday, March 11th. Welcome to Tyler County Commissioner's Court. Madam Clerk, was everything posted accordingly?
Yes, sir. And on the website.
And on the website. All right, looks like we have a quorum here today. I'd like to thank all of our guests for being here and being a part of Commissioner's Court today. We are going to start with our Pledge of Allegiance. Commissioner Hughes.
Salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let's pray. Our Heavenly Father, Lord, we thank you for this day and the many blessings you've given us, Lord. Just be with us as we go through this Commissioner's Court, with everything we do be pleasing and satisfying to you, Lord. Lord, I just pray for all the citizens of Tyler County. Lord, just continue to bless them and bless those that are going through things in their life, Lord. Continue to bless them and everything that you do. Forgive me my sin in Christ's name. Amen.
Amen. All right. Madam Clerk, do we have any public comments today?
No, sir.
All right, if we don't have any public comments, we'll move forward to our agenda. We don't have any minutes from previous
No,
meetings.
sir.
All right. Our monthly reports, probation, county clerk's office, extension office, auditor's office, justice of the peace, nutrition center. I need a motion to.
Motion to accept.
There's a motion to accept the.
Second.
There's a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Same. All right. Our resolutions and proclamation orders, order authorizing the 2024 San Jacinto Day fireworks sales beginning April 16, 2024 to midnight, April 21st, 2024.
I'll put that form of motion.
There's a form of motion. Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same. All right. We didn't get it on the agenda there, but we want to recognize the Red Cross Month this month. We want to thank Red Cross for all that they do, not only for Tyler County, but for all the counties, not only in the state of Texas, but all around. And I know Red Cross is working hard right now out with all the fires and different things. So we want to thank Red Cross for all that they do for not only Tyler County, but all around. All right, we will move on to item number 5, our budget amendment.
Just a minute.
Yes, sir.
While you're on things like Red Cross, I got a phone call a while ago, one of our partners,
Okay.
said Red Cross partners with Salvation Army and a lot of other organizations.
Yes, sir.
The Lakeside Apostolic Church, which is one of our big supporters,
Yes.
burned.
Yeah.
And they sure need all the help they can get.
Yes.
Thanks.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Stagg. All right, we'll move on to item number 5A, the budget amendment, line transfers. Ms. Jen?
We have two that I'll put in front of you,
Okay.
precinct 1 and precinct 4.
Motion to approve line item transfers.
All right, there's a motion to approve.
Second.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same. All right. Need a motion to pay the county bills.
So moved.
There's a motion.
Second.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same. All right, our Tyler County Treasurer's report. Madam Treasurer.
I took it for you, it's just a customary
Okay.
report showing what all we've done for the last month.
Need a motion to approve Tyler County Treasurer's report.
So moved.
There's a motion.
Second.
Second, all in favor say aye. Any opposed, same. All right, item number D, guidelines and payments for county, district, and justice court interpreters. What we have here is, our interpretations and different things for our courts. We had to come up with some kind of pay schedule for it, and we come up with a pay schedule on it, if I can find it here.
Block rate 175, up to 6 hours.
Okay. Yeah.
Hourly rate $50 per hour.
$50 per
After 6 hours.
after 6 hours. And what it is this is just a pretty much standard rate. I think we kind of looked it up, didn't we?
Really compared to other counties.
Other counties and, all of our courts today, definitely when we're having court, it always just about needs a Spanish interpreter there. So we always need to have one. What would be the motion? This is not only for county court, but this is for justice court and for district court as well. So
Motion to.
there's a
accept.
motion.
Second.
Second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same. All right. Next item is the ratification of Just Folia, addendum for additional department on board and direct
Direct route.
route workflow configuration.
What,
The-
what that is when we first talked to them, I didn't realize that if someone does an open record request and we want it sent directly to that department, that was an extra cost because the actual, just the generic, we'd send it to a main email and then get dispersed out, and we wanted it where it goes directly to the department that should get it when they first request it.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Application.
There's a second.
Second.
All right, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same. All right. We've got measures on item F to install the security measures at the back door of the courthouse as well as the treasurer's office. What this is we taken some measures in the back where people would come into the back door. Many times they're coming in and out in the treasurer's office. I did speak to the sheriff a little bit about this. And most courthouses with the treasurer's office, and it don't even matter if there's money in there anymore in the treasurer's office or stuff. It's just a safety hazard because most people that are looking at stuff, they always think of the sheriff, the treasurer's office would be a place that they could go and do things. So we felt it a need to possibly to have a key fob that she would be able to go into the door there and it will be locked and the back door is going to be locked. I will be sending out an email. We have not locked it back in a while because of all the courthouse work that we've had, but we're fixing to lock the back door again. So everyone needs to be sure that your employees have a fob, to be able to come in the back door. Most employees, I would say, all the employees in Tyler County that need one should have one. But if they don't, they can get a hold of Donald or to get a hold of Steve. Yeah, Steve's got them now. So one of the two, you can get hold of Steve or Donald, one of the two, and we can get you a fob. But that's what it's going to be. And when someone comes in the back door, we will have a camera that will show there, and if they can be buzzed in, if they need to be buzzed in. So just a little safety precaution. This money will come out of the courthouse maintenance. And is there any other questions on it?
So the fob that we have now won't work?
Yeah,
or
it
will
will
work?
Yeah, it will work.
Okay.
Motion to approve.
There's a motion to approve.
And also,
Each second.
Go ahead.
he seconded.
Yeah, okay.
I did talk to Milton about not drilling, there won't be anything drilled through the walls or anything like that without, you got to do the approval through historical commission.
Oh, yeah.
So he said there's not going to be anything like that. So.
Yeah, I've spoken with him, and the way that he's going to do it, he's going to try to do it where we don't mess up anything with the historical commission. So we'll go on through that. There's a motion and second. All in favor, say aye. Any opposed, same. All right. We're gonna move item G down, pass item J. So item H, recognizing April 24th. April 2024 is National Local Government Month in Tyler County, whereby for the second year, county officials will be invited to participate in local educational efforts. Juniors and seniors from Tyler County school districts will be invited to shadow the officials to gain insight in how their local government works. Madam Treasurer, you want to talk about that a little bit?
I can.
Okay.
This is the second year, as it stated, that we want to do this. It's always a good thing to highlight what our county government does. So they walk out with a better picture of who we are and what and how the government works for them. And also put a face to the kids, to the officials that work for them. It's always good for the seniors who are about to start voting to see who they need to vote for and what they need to do. So it was good. It was a success last year.
So what is the date on that?
Whatever court date is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be on
April 8th.
April 8th, yes. And it was a good thing last year. We were very successful last year. We've had I know we had several kids that was like, wow, we didn't know y'all did these things and we didn't understand that there was that much work that goes on in county government. And so.
And also I will say that it's always good when these kids come and visit and get to know who you are so that when they get off,
Yes.
they know who to contact if they need help and letters of references and those kinds of things. It's just always good for our hometown kids to know who our hometown people are.
That's exactly it. I know there were several that that I knew personally that got to be able to come and they told me, wow, they was amazed that there was a lot of work and they was talking about, when they went to the county clerk's office last year, they was looking at the county clerk's office and, all the different things that county clerk does. And they was like, man, they was amazed. But, there's just so many different avenues for them. And I think it's a good thing because not all kids are going to go to college. Not all kids are going to, go to a tech school. They may want to stay home and stay locally, and they may want to go to work for the county. And then we would be glad of that, to be able to see people do that. And, they could have a successful job out here with the county, and I'm thankful for that. So.
I'll make a motion.
There's a motion. Need a second? All right, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same.
Who seconded?
Doug.
Doug.
All right. Moving on to item number I, investment recommendations for 2024, presented by the County Investment Officer, Leanne Monk, and supported by the Tyler County Investment Committee. All right. Leanne, Madam Treasurer, you want to say something about that?
I just would like to say we met, the committee met, and basically we are happy with the way things are going and how we've come out for the last year, and we'd like to continue to do that. And so it's basically our proposed plan for this coming year, and I included that in my decision packet. Just basically continue down the route that we've been doing.
I'll make a motion to approve.
There's a motion to approve.
Second.
Second.
Madam Treasurer, what were we getting last year? Was it like 4 something?
Depends on the investment, and
Yeah,
depends
on
on where it was.
the class, Texas
Texas
class.
class, it was over 5.
Ooh, that's good.
Do you have a total amount? I know we probably said this in court before, but what was the total amount for 2023 of interest that we had did?
I don't
I think it was 900 or something.
It was not, yeah, it was close to $1 million, wasn't it?
It was
In
quite
interest.
large
So we're,
for us.
I would say that was a
thinking it
very-
like 100 and something.
Huh?
I was thinking it was 100 and something.
We
It might have been more than that, but it wasn't close to $1 million.
it wasn't.
on one of those investments, we was $337,000, and I can't remember if that's Texas class or what. But we get about $40,000 a month in interest for investment that we have with Wichita Falls.
Okay.
So 40 times 12,
Okay.
for that, just that one investment. And then
That's a Cedars.
Cedars, which is
Cedars.
CDs. And then we have Texas class investments, and each one of those is varies depending on the amount that is put in there. It's one of our most liquid investments. And that's the one where we try to put, as we have excess, not excess, but monies that we're not paid to at this moment that are in the general fund, we put in that for y'all, for individual lines. And then, as needed, or Jackie says, hey, guys are moving some money, moving some things, and we'll pull it out and put it in. But we, depending on the investment, we did very well last year.
It was good. Well, it may have not been that much, but
The
I was very
interest
pleased
rate
with
was a lot better than it was the year before.
Yeah.
They have ranged anywhere from 4.6 last year to 5.6 this year, so.
and does that seem like it's gonna hold for a little while?
I think you're gonna see, towards the end of the year, maybe at the end of summer, interest rates will start going down.
Okay. All right, well, we have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye. Any opposed, same. All right, Tyler County Investment Policy presented by the Tyler County Investment Committee. Madam Treasurer.
There are no changes, it's exactly what it was last year.
All right,
So, continue that.
no changes.
Motion to approve.
There's a motion to approve.
Second.
Second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same. All right, we moved on to item number G, which we moved down past there. That's the investment resolution presented by the Tyler County Investment Committee. Need a motion for the,
Motion to approve the resolution.
there's a motion to approve the resolution. Second, all in favor say aye. Any opposed, same. All right, we move on to item number K, ratification of annual renewal maintenance support and backup for Vista Solutions Group LP for the county clerk's office. Need a motion to approve. There's a motion. Need a second.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Same. All right, item number L, enter in the record for the purchase of a 2020 Dynapack CP 1200 SN. A bunch of numbers there, and I'm not gonna read all the numbers.
Motion to approve that.
Yeah, yeah, we did, we come back, got it. But it's a pneumatic roller for precinct 1, Road and Bridge, and there's a motion.
Motion to enter into a second.
There's a second. All
All this
right,
is, it just helps us keep track of, when we purchase things,
all right.
serial numbers.
There's a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same. All right. Accept the resignation of ESD number 1 commissioner, on ESD board, Commissioner, Joe,
McIntyre.
Commissioner 1 is Joe McIntyre. Excuse me.
Yes, it's, he has served, I can't remember how many years, but
Long time.
he's been there for a long time, but he had, recently had a stroke and, he's not able to serve anymore. But, I put that in the form of motion to accept his resignation.
Right.
And I thank him for his service.
Second.
There's a motion and a second, and we do thank Mr. McIntyre for his service. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same.
Hey, can we go, Joe, can we go back on the, roller? Did you buy it through the buy board or is it?
It was under 50,000, so I got it through Bain Equipment. Yes, sir, actually got a good deal on it. It was a 2020 model with 500 hours and, right, 49, so. They're about $147,000 new, so.
49, that's all you need.
All right, well, item number N, appointment of Chuck Vonderman as ESD, board number 1.
Motion to approve the appointment of Chuck Romulus to ESD 1.
There's a motion. Second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same. All right, item number O, relocating the district attorney to the county complex to be paid out of contingency to create a line item for the county complex renovations.
Motion to approve.
There's a motion, need a second?
Second.
Second. All right, we did have a workshop on this and we talked about it. We went through everything. I think we got it worked out pretty good and, got everybody's rooms worked out for each, person. The probation office and the district attorney will be able to have their own conference room. Everything, all the rooms seem to be worked out, so we got that done.
Everybody's happy.
All right.
And
That's
also,
the main thing.
Yeah.
Doug will be over that because he's over the
Okay.
building, so.
So Doug will be getting with Burtis on that.
Yeah.
We'll be going over that. All right, I need a
And
motion,
also-
but we had the motion to approve and
Yes,
second.
and also, for the gas fee reporting, we had to, create that line item to keep that separate.
Okay.
And of course, will be paid out of contingency because we don't want it coming out of his building, fund.
Building fund. We had a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye. Any opposed, same. All right, item number P, the purchase of a 2024 Chevrolet pickup truck from Martin Chevrolet. And it's the Fleet Political Subdivision in the amount of $53,900. Commissioner Hudson?
Yes, I'd like to put that in the form of a motion. And Jackie, would you like to say anything?
Yeah,
We did go out for bids.
We went out
twice.
for bids twice and did not receive any, so then that gives him the right to negotiate a
Second.
price.
There's a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye. Any opposed, same. All right, item number Q, County Road and Bridge to go out for bids on scrap metals. Commissioner Marshall?
Yes. And I would have liked this also to include our maintenance, county maintenance. They have a lot of stuff in their storeroom, scrap, that they're trying to get rid of. And, I mean, what we're wanting is a bid per 100 pounds or however they, want to do that, because it changes about like our gas prices. It's up and down, so we can't expect somebody to say they're gonna give us a certain amount for this and then the price drop. But they can give us a bid per pound, basically, and where we'll be able to sell our scrap metal, old culverts, any scrap metal that we have.
Well, do we need to table this to our next meeting and then we can include the maintenance as well, or would it be?
I think you can amend it, can't you?
Could we amend that on there?
Amend the
All right.
motion to include that.
Yeah, I'll make a motion that we include the maintenance
Okay.
or county, it's county property.
Yeah,
Either way you go
any
about it,
county
but it's not-
property.
It's not road and bridge, so
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure we acknowledge that.
All right. Well, there's a motion.
And I'll put it in form of motion.
Second.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Um,
Any opposed, same. All right.
And now I make a motion to go out for bids for road and bridge and maintenance for bids on scrap metal.
All right, there's a motion.
Second.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
um,
Any opposed, same. All right. Item number R, engineering firm to go out for bids for the rodeo arena project. And I'm gonna leave that to the guys who know a little bit more about that.
And I'll go ahead and put that,
Oh, there you are. You come in. I didn't see.
I'll go ahead and put that in
Yes,
form
sir.
of a motion. and then-
There's a motion.
second.
Second.
How could you miss her? She's got the pink bag.
Okay, well, I'm here in case there are any questions. I know all but you, Commissioner, were able to make it with us that
Right.
day. We are not necessarily going out for bids next week, but the judge wanted us to be in place and ready to go the moment we could. And that's the purpose of doing it now. I am running a few traps with the engineer to figure out the things we talked about in that meeting. So that being said, I think we're all on go, but nonetheless, I wanted to be here in case you did have discussion.
You have any discussion? Any questions?
And it is gonna include, we discussed sewer projects. There is gonna be sewer going to that facility at the rodeo arena. And then also, it's gonna,
Expand.
hopefully we can expand it to the baseball field, softball field, and airport.
In the airport.
And Judge, I have some additional information to go over.
Go ahead if you share
Oh,
that.
you want me to? Well, the engineer gave me, an amendment to his contract for us to review together,
Okay.
which we will do outside of court.
Okay.
Right now, I'm looking at it, I think it's a reasonable amount of money for what we're talking about, and, we can talk about how to pay for those things,
after this meeting.
So what we were speaking of here, the extra, that's what you're
Yes,
talking
sir,
about.
I got him to do up a scope of work for us on what that would be and amend it to this existing contract, since what we were talking about is outside of the scope. I really would feel good if I had an opportunity to go over it with you and Miss Jackie and possibly the city too. They may want to have some involvement.
Okay.
So, that being said, I think we're all in a really good spot. We get to end on a good note with this meeting.
All right,
So,
all right. Need a motion.
So-
Did we do a motion?
We already did.
Oh, all right, motion and second, all in favor, say aye.
Uh,
Any opposed, say, sorry, y'all. All right, item number S, seek bids for petroleum products, road and bridge materials, and hauling of road materials.
That's our standard every year that we do.
Okay. I need a motion.
Motion to approve.
There's a motion.
Second.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
I want to ask before, have we ever thought about going out, and I know it'd be more work, but going out every 6 months on these?
I know that APAC had asked that. I mean, that's up to the court.
I was just wondering, I mean, because, you know, you get into, like right now, they got prices so high, but if they come down, we're still locked into those prices.
You say what? When they go up.
Yeah,
we're not
I mean,
gonna
but-
prices.
But they can go up anyway.
Yeah,
I mean, it's in their contract, like on fuel and everything, if it goes up,
they can go up.
yeah, they can go up, so, but you're not gonna go down,
Okay, well, that's,
you know.
I didn't know that was in the contract like that.
And yeah, it has to because of the type material that it is.
Okay.
It's not gonna stay at one price.
So, I
That's
mean,
something we can
that
look
may
at.
be something we need to consider, maybe
Consider
going
at a
out
later
every
date.
6 months, because I know some of the other counties have started doing that, where they go out. Some actually do it more often than that, but that'd be a headache for Jackie and them.
Yeah.
So,
Do you
Well, we
want,
gotta,
do you want to do that now? I mean, this one, gonna advertise it for 6 months or?
I mean, you can, it's up to y'all.
that's
I'll do
it.
whatever it's the
Well,
pleasure.
you know,
I mean, I could amend that motion.
Well, it doesn't have
Well,
a
it doesn't
time
have
on
to-
it.
It doesn't have a time on the agenda.
Yeah,
It's
okay,
whatever
so-
you want it to be.
Yeah, so I mean, what do y'all want to do? I mean,
Won't matter to me. Maybe y'all want to.
Then y'all are road and bridge guys, I don't know, y'all see y'all stuff there.
It does fluctuate a lot.
Okay,
I
see,
mean, I would think it might would be to our benefit, but I mean, I don't know.
yeah, I mean, we can
we just
always
need to
try.
change the motion then.
Usually our petroleum products go with the market value. They fluctuate with the market value.
Yeah,
Road material is just a different story.
yeah. But fuel.
I know the fuel-
The motion already been made, right?
Bid.
Mm-hmm.
But we need to amend that motion then. If it's already been
But there's nothing
No,
that,
it doesn't
It
say,
doesn't-
it doesn't have a time.
it doesn't have a time frame on
made.
it.
Okay, well,
So we can come back in 6 months and do it again if we need.
Yeah, I mean, we can try it.
Well, you gotta let me know if it's for 6 months or when I
but
send
when
out.
she sends it out,
Yeah,
so it needs to be written in the motion.
I'd like to try it for 6 months, just to see.
Well, let's just go ahead and put it in the motion. To do it for 6 months.
But if we do it for, yeah, but if we do it for a year, then we can't
Right.
come back. and-
Well, the motion's been made to seek bids for petroleum products, road and bridge materials, and hauling road materials for 6 months.
Yeah.
All right, and
Put that in the form of a motion.
there's a motion, second. All right, all in favor, say aye. Any opposed, say.
What, wait a minute, I'm confused.
Well,
What-
that.
You got to say, you have to,
That's
if you're gonna
okay.
amend it, you have to say,
I wrote it down there, amended it.
Well, that was the amendment, so now we need to vote on.
but
That was the
that
amendment.
amendment was not
Because I already-
used. Y'all just said we're gonna do it. I mean, you gotta have an
All
amendment.
right,
I mean, to be,
Motion
Yes.
to amend then.
Yes.
motion
the
to
motion
amend,
to amend. Yes.
the main motion.
The main motion to seek bids for petroleum products, road and bridge materials,
6
and
months.
hauling road materials for 6 months.
Okay,
And
that
that's
sounds
the
better.
amendment.
That's the amendment. Now we need that to go.
We
in
need
the
to
motion.
vote on that amendment.
All right. Now I need a motion for the 6 months contract.
Motion to approve,
Mm-mm.
or motion to seek bids for petroleum products, road and bridge materials, and hauling the road materials for 6 months.
There you go.
Second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say. All right. Item number T, contract agreement with Purple Wave to sell surplus property. Commissioner Black.
Motion to approve that contract agreement with Purple Wave to sell surplus property.
There's a
Second.
motion and a second.
Brandon, you kind of want to fill me in with what we went around with Brothers the other day and checked out.
Yeah, so, all right, good to see everybody again. But yes, we rode around, we checked out, I know that y'all had some stuff over here in the office. You were mentioning scrap. There were some things like that we went ahead and we sent a letter in to Jackie saying there's no value in auction. Go ahead and scrap them and get what you can. I did go and visit Commissioner Blatcher's precinct barn there. I need to visit with the other 3 precincts, kind of see what y'all have, what y'all like to go ahead and get in there. Currently, I believe we're at like 41 lots. That number may move, one way or the other as we kind of lump some things together, and just depends on what's added. I believe the sheriff, we're still waiting on a list from him as well. But yeah, next step for us would be go ahead and get y'all assigned for our guys to come out, start taking all the pictures and getting all of that taken care of for you, and then going online.
And that is great news that they'll come out and do the work.
The other thing I'm gonna need for each respective precinct is who you would like to be your point of contact. And I need to get your actual physical addresses because on the appraiser's website, it sometimes just gives a generic description. So I need to get a physical address for our stuff. Burtis is gone now, but he's also been kind enough to be a generic contact for the entire county as well, so.
Well, we got a motion and a second. All right, any other discussion? All right, all in favor say aye. Any opposed, same. Thank you, Brendan.
Yes, sir.
All right. Item number U, seeking a plan, study grant in the amount of $250,000 for the Tyler County Airport. Let me say with this $250,000, it's a matching grant. We got to come up with 10%, which would be $25,000. Where did we say we was going to take that?
The airport has it in its
Yeah,
fund now.
We was talking about the
The right of way.
right-of-way
Yeah,
fund.
yeah.
If we could take that out of the right-of-way fund,
Because that would wipe out our airport budget.
yeah.
But you can take that out.
And what this is, this study, without this study, we do not have much of a chance to get grants for the airport. With this study, we will be able to get, it's a plan and a study that we'll have planned out, and then the state sees it, and the federal sees it, and the federal level sees it, and they're able to be able to help us with grant money. So we're definitely need something like this. We've never had anything like this. It's one reason we haven't been able to move forward. It's what they said. So we're trying to get this, and it's a pretty good match for them to take the brunt of it. And
Well, and it shows our geographical location really well and what the potential of it is.
yes,
And so they look to see when they look at this, they look to see if it is worth investing more.
It's through the TxDOT Aviation.
yes. Textile Aviation, and I know through Senator Nichols' office, they've been really pushing with this. Trent Ashby's office has been calling and asking about this a lot, trying to help us and push this as well. So we're trying to get these things done because I think we all feel the importance of what the airport is today, being as that we have no railroad through Tyler County. The airport is our saving grace, and we want to do whatever we can to try to get that working.
Okay, a motion to seek a planning study grant in the amount of $250,000 with the 10% match paid out of county right-of-way fund for the Tyler County Airport.
All right. There's a motion and need a second.
I'll second.
And there's a second. All in favor say aye. Any opposed, same. All right. Item number V, the resignation of Yvonne Goss from ESD number 3 board. Commissioner Hughes.
I put that in the form of a motion.
All right, there's a motion. Second.
I just want to thank Ms. Goff for being on the board. I have to get somebody to replace, I haven't yet, but
Okay.
Thank her for her service, serving on the ESD board.
Well, we got a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye. Any opposed, same. All right, item number W, donation and dedication of, 0.303 acre tract for the right of way on County Road 2380 by George and Gail Benson. Commissioner Hughes.
I put that forward motion.
Motion. Second.
Say it's the state TxDOT contacted me a while back about they were gonna replace the bridge with concrete bridge. No cost replacement to the county. They'll have to match the off-road bridge system. We're supposed to be, and I talked to George, he said they would donate the land. I got it surveyed, survey's done, approved, and I'll give them, sign it, and we'll turn it over to TxDOT. Whenever they start building the bridge, they'll start with that. We have all the plans, they have everything drawn out as to what it's gonna be. The timeline, I don't know.
And the purpose of this was they're gonna build the bridge beside the original.
Besides the original, but then they'll tear the old bridge out, just the old, steel and wood. It just goes across the, what's called Vincent tributary. And still go in and out
Yeah, while they're working.
while they're working on it until, once it's completed, they'll tear the old bridge out.
Makes me wanna drive over them old bridges before they're all gone.
I got a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye. Any opposed, same. All right, any comments by court members pertaining to matters of county government? I've got one, so. The Big Thicket National Preserve is, got an expansion going on, and I'm just gonna be very blunt. It kind of worries me. Their expansion plan that they're wanting to come in. They're wanting to come in to expand into Tyler County, 51,879 acres into Tyler County. As County Commissioners Court, I think that we need to really take heed to that and look at that because it could hurt us in a few ways, whether it be tax property or anything like that. I did reach out and do some digging. 5,665 acres of that is individual land out of all that. So the rest of that would be forest land and foresters and different company land. You're looking at a lot of land that would be hunting clubs and kind of things like that, and timber companies owned by that. But the 5,665 acres has 23 individual owners on those 5,600 something acres. Now, my understanding that Dr. Babin's office has stood up and said that he's going with what his people and his constituents say, and he's behind that, so he's not pushing this bill as of this weekend. I would like to say that I'm possibly going to get in touch with County Judge Mark Allen and County Judge Wayne McDaniel, and we're going to be getting together to possibly put together a resolution. And that our three counties, because our three counties are affected the most. Hardin County with 86,527 acres, Jasper County with 48,625 acres. So our three counties are affected the most by this, and they are very concerned about it as well. So I'm going to be getting in touch with them, and at a later date, I would like to have a special meeting where we can do something.
It would essentially be taking property off the tax roll.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't get anything from the government for.
They promise you stuff, but they have to fight for it every year, and they never get the money that is promised to the counties. I know counties that do this, they'll quit paying them for 2 or 3 years, and then they'll pay them, and they promise them this money, but it just don't ever really work out.
What does this mean right here where you said that 23 individual landowners? Because it's gotta be from the.
No, of the 5,665 acres.
Okay,
there's 23 owners that own 5,600 acres of the 51,000 and something. So you just take, the 51,000 minus the 5665, that's what companies own, and then the individuals own 5,665 acres.
But the individuals,
Would have to be willing to
they
sell.
have,
They have to be willing to sell.
they have to be willing to sell it,
Yeah, they
right?
have to, there's no imminent domain, there's nothing for
They
that.
can't just take,
They can't just take
We
it.
cannot take it from him, no man.
But before this even goes, Dr. Babin and, the Congress, this is something that has to be brought forth before them, before they would approve this expansion. And I just feel that it's not a good thing myself. I don't feel it's a good thing.
I don't feel like it's a good thing at all, because Mike and I are gonna bear the brunt of it.
Yeah.
It's gonna kill me.
Yeah.
In precinct 4.
Yeah.
But I also know that, I remember when they took it before, and with Congress votes to take it, there is not a thing we can do about it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, my
It's very scary, because
Yeah.
Dr. Babin is one.
He's
you know.
one. But I think they was wanting him to support this bill, and he has now said that he's not in support of it.
No.
So that's a good thing. But I want us to be able to stand, to let our constituents know
Yeah.
and let everyone else know where we stand as a commissioner's court.
Well, and the tax assessor confirmed that we haven't received any payment for the thicket for several years.
Yeah, see, that's in 4 too.
Yeah.
We don't get nothing from it. The school districts don't get anything from it.
We get a little teeny bit, but I mean, it's not,
Yeah.
it's less than $1,000.
I don't understand why they would even want to do this, because the natural beauty of the land has been lost years ago.
Yeah.
It's all pine plantation. I mean, yeah, eventually it might look like it did at one time, but it might be 500 years from now, I don't understand what the whole point of it is myself, except the water situation, the water rights.
And they did ask that they would be able to come in. I just wanted us to be able to have a heads up. Yes, ma'am.
Judge, if it's okay, may I weigh in on just one issue on this?
Y'all okay with that? Everybody, yeah.
Just because it's germane to your grant projects.
Okay.
Every time I have to do an environmental in Tyler County, I know that I'm gonna probably be doing an archaeological dig because of the Indian reservation and maybe possibly some other things. In Sabine County, in the National Forest where I work, if I want to get 5 feet off of the road, I'm going to have a problem doing my environmental, and many times have to change my project to suit that. The more protected lands you have, the harder it will be for you to take care of them, especially with grant money. So I just wanted to say that since you have so many projects.
Yes. All right.
Thank you, Mason.
All right. Is there any other court?
Yeah, I do want to announce, we're in the planning stages of hosting an air show at the airport, and moving in talks with Mike and the chamber and Reno and others, and we're going to try to get a good scale air show at our airport, also to bring people to the airport, and hope with the hopes of growing the airport. So, but we're just in the planning stages, and hopefully we can get all that together and make it something good for our people. It's gonna be if it all goes right, everything's gonna be really good for the county.
No.
Judge,
Yes,
I just
ma'am.
want to clarify, we earn about $798,000 in interest.
Okay, 798,000.
And I just realized 100 and something, I'm thinking of only tax class.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at
Because
that.
I was thinking of
about the
800
city.
times or something
It was
like that.
close to 800.
We're good.
Well, wasn't quite a million, but I was just making it sound good, wasn't I? My numbers was not, it'll go away.
Well, I mean, $800,000 is a lot of money.
That's
Yes,
money.
that's
You know,
neat.
to be
That's
making
money.
off investments. I mean,
It's
that-
paid off for the deficit that we had at the end of last year's budget.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's not excess money, y'all can decide what y'all wanna do.
Yeah.
Leave it there.
Leave it.
Thank you, Leanne.
Yeah, thank you, Leanne. That's very good. Any others? Any other report? All right, need a motion to adjourn?
So moved. Second.
There's a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye. All right.
So,
Yeah, we got Liberty.
so, but when y'all was, I would have amended it.